There's an artist who lives in this town, and he's known as the best in the land. I was hoping he'd paint me my portrait, for I knew he would make me look grand. Then one excuse led to another, and I put it off year after year. By the time I stopped by, all his paints had run dry. I was informed he was no longer here. No longer available. The words on the tombstone they read. No longer available. Shoulda got here before he was dead. No longer available, and it's all over now but the crying. It would have been great, now it's a little too late. I wasn't counting on him up and dying. I knew a sweet lady from London. She played that piano real fine. I intended to catch her in concert, but I figured there was plenty of time. So finally I purchased my ticket to delight in that lovely refrain. But I got to the hall, they said, "Folks, now that's all. On the way here she was killed by a train." No longer available. The words on the program they read. No longer available. Shoulda got here before she was dead. No longer available. It's all over now but the crying. It could have been great, now it's a little too late. I wasn't counting on her up and dying. Now I've eaten in every fine restaurant, savored many a dinner divine, but I'd heard about one that I hadn't. They all said it was the place to dine. So at once I made my reservation and arrived in my best suit and tie. I was told, here's the deal, Maestro's cooked his last meal and now serves up his sauce in the sky. No longer available. The words on the menu they read. No longer available. Shoulda got here before they were dead. No longer available. But it's all over now but the crying. It could have been great, but it's a little too late. Hadn't counted on him up and dying. I had an old car that ran poorly, but it started when I turned on the key. Should have taken it in for a tune-up, but I needed my day to be free. Well, I finally limped it to my mechanic, where it sputtered and died where it fell. But the sign on the door said he don't work here no more. Now he wrestles those wrenches in hell. No longer available. The words on the doorway they read. No longer available. should have got here before he was dead. No longer available, and it's all over now, but the crying, it could have been great, but it's a little too late. I hadn't counted on him up and dying. No longer available, the words on the tombstone they read. No longer available, should have got here before they were dead. No longer available, and it's all over now, but the crying, it could have been great, but it's a little too late. Hadn't counted on them up and dying. Bring them roses while they're living.